the public transportation system. So as an American, we are heavy into car culture. Car culture, that's difficult to say. So unless you live in New York, Chicago, Washington, D.C., if you don't live in those cities or right outside in the suburban areas of those cities, you pretty much have a car. And I'm someone that had a car since high school. It's almost like a rite of passage around your 16th birthday for your sweet 16, or like shortly thereafter, for you to have a car. Like, you just need a car to get from point A to point B if you don't live in like those areas that I already mentioned. And so from a teenager until my early 30s, when I moved here, I had a car. And having to upkeep with emissions tests and the maintenance of the car and paying the taxes and the fees and the registration fee, and leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. Now, having a car is absolutely like convenient in terms of back home in America compared to having to depend on public transportation. But here in London, I find that the tube is really reliable. And I think, again, this is one of those things where it may be dependent upon where you live. But the part of the city that I live, I find that the public transport is reliable. It's close to where I live. And I've lived only in one particular part of London, but I've worked all over the city, and I've worked outside of London as well. And I found when I needed to commute from home to work and back from work to home, I found that that is pretty straightforward and really easy. Now, the tube, it has its shortfalls, you know what I'm saying? It be hot in there. It be 1,000,000 people crammed there in one carriage during rush hour. But it gets you from point A to point B, and you don't have to be dependent on having a car. Like, if I lived in Texas, like when I lived in Texas, if I did not have a car, I would just be struggling. And in London, it's not like that. Like, life goes on. You can hop on a bus, hop on a tube, and your life is going to go just fine. And most people don't have cars because you don't. Head on over to my YouTube channel to watch this full video. I post new videos every Monday. See you later.